Where Philadelphia trucks some of its trash has spurred accusations of pollution and environmental racism, specifically from the residents of Chester. Would you, as mayor, keep or change the existing waste disposal contracts?
So, I really don't. I'm not sure, because I would bid it out, but I'm not sure if that changes it or not. But Chester is Chester. I'm worried about Philadelphians and how their lives are. And so what will come first to me is what would be best for my Philadelphians.
So you don't care about Chester?
I do care.
The trash that's coming from Philadelphia.
I do care, but I don't work for them if I'm the mayor. I work for Philadelphia.
No.
And the trash has to go somewhere. And whoever gets it's going to be unhappy with it.
Well, that's not really an appropriate answer, but we can discuss it.
Do we have
Jeff Cole?
That response is the same way you treat the black and brown community.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Jeff Cole, you have the next question.
Yep, there it is. WTF neoliberal. This is a Democratic stage. I want to remind y'all folks that these are Democrats. This person is a Democrat running in the primary, said he really doesn't care. As if people in Philadelphia don't have family, friends, or even frenemies in that next city over. It makes no sense whatsoever. So you just watch those candidates, and it was so good to see other candidates weigh in and say, hold up, wait a minute. But it was businessman Jeff Brown who really took a whooping on this, an ass whooping on this to be exact, which came rightfully so after his defense of shipping trash to a majority black suburb of Chester. Really doesn't care. He made it. I guess, Sharon, for me, the high point of this low point was that the man told the truth and he exposed who he really is. And so often voters don't get a chance to see who elected officials really are until they've elected them.
He might as well have been naked up on that stage. And might I say this, you never know who you're gonna offend when you say something like that. Yes. My grandmother, Tillman Street, Chester, PA, very proud. House is still there today. And I resent this, okay? On behalf of everybody who is a good person in Chester, PA, who wants and desires the same things that a Philadelphian or another community does. What he said was trashy and rotten to the core, stank, and it needs to be exposed.
There it is. Stank. And you're right, you never know who you are offending. But he said that stuff so coolly, so calmly, so cavalierly. And I like how the other mayoral candidate just laid it out there. What you just said, this is how you're gonna treat black and brown people.
Let me get away from him. Can you move me one podium over? Yeah.
Right. This is how he rolling. This is who he really, really is. And there were many candidates on the debate stage. Let's put up the candidates that were there. You got Rep. A-Man Brown, businessman Jeff Brown, former City Controller Rebecca Rhynhart, former Philadelphia City Council members Allan Domb, Derek Green, Helen Gym, and Cherelle Parker. So all of those people looked very outraged by what happened on that stage with Jeff Brown. And now it's not like Jeff Brown was blindsided by the question, because the trash issue has been going on and has been an issue for Chester for a very long time, for years. And per this PBS headline from 2020, public pressure mounts against Chester incinerator as environmental racism claims pile up. Public awareness is mounting against the Covanta incinerator in Chester as the latest public hearing place environmental justice concerns in the limelight, as well they should be. Now, Chester has a majority black population, which you can see by this map that we are about to show you. There it is, right there, majority black. That is the fact. Those are the facts. And maybe Jeff Brown doesn't care because it is majority black. But let's say majority whatever, put your ethnic and or racial group in there. What this man said was absolutely wrong. It was trashy, as Sharon laid out. And the landfill is smack dab in the middle of the red blob, meaning it's right smack in the middle of the black community. What is being done for the people of Chester is slow violence on the black community. There's no other way to describe this. And why was an incinerator placed in the African American community in the first place? Well, Sharon, we all know why.
Because we can. What's next? Build a highway through it? Oh, too late, because we can is the simple answer. And until people who don't look like us, who aren't black and brown, or as you said, substitute another ethnicity, race, till they stand up and do what's right, this continues.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's obscene. And Jeff Brown is fine with this community suffering. Remember, he said this, his own words.
And the trash has to go somewhere. And whoever gets it's going to be unhappy with it.
Yep, the man said, and the trash has to go somewhere. And there it is. Philadelphia, y'all can do better. Y'all need not put this man in office, all right? You done heard from him with his own words.